Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. Yeah, just going to be starting another day. Yeah, I started playing Car Mechanic Simulator 21 again, and thoroughly enjoying it. So I don't know if this was in the last show, but I bought this from the Wreckers. I sort of just started playing with it. It wasn't actually meant to be a full build, but it ended up being a full build. Ended up, yeah, just you can't do much with it, but V12 double over cam. Went through, as I said, I never put number plates on cars. I know a lot of guys do it. I just no thanks. I'll be right. But anyway, nevertheless, bought this from the Wreckers at just over, just under 7,000. So that was actually not a bad buy. By the time you put into it, mind you, when you look at how much effort and all the rest you sort of put in for to be getting. I love how the resale value is 140, and they say profit is 133. Mind you, you had to go uh, performance parts and all the money you put into the panels and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's sitting there. I wanted to take it out for a drive, but haven't done that yet. Come in. So here's the Project Mustang. So this is the 2000 horsepower Mustang that we did last episode, and I'm really looking forward to putting a body on this. And if we get it painted, we get it painted. But I also started on one of the story modes. I do like to sort of continue with the story. And old mate purchased this car. There's a big story about it. Anyway, accidentally bought it or something like that. Anyway, I've gone through, sort of worked out a lot of the parts that need to be replaced. So at the moment, we're going to be repair parts with a minimum of 72%. So these are all the things, but I've got a heap of parts that are not discovered. I've got to change oil, and there's a few other tasks, which are coolant, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and the washer fluid. So a lot of easy stuff to sort of do there. Um, but yeah, so started on this, and normally for me these end up just being full rebuilds. Like pull either the motor out. So at the moment I've got the gearbox off and drive shaft out, starter motor out. Um, the pipes are off, so I may as well just keep sort of going with it. But yeah, so I'm not sure. We couldn't get it started because I normally do like to take them down the test road to sort of check out all the suspension stuff. Now they look rusty as hell. I'm probably going to lean towards a lot of this stuff here needs to be swapped out as well. Um, so yeah, shock, steering rack, um, and we'll get onto that as well. I think the electrics is fine from memory, but nevertheless, we will go in here. We will. Actually, one thing I noticed, I've never been one to use the warehouse. I really should. I know I should, and I don't. And I really have to do that. Another thing I don't do is I don't. Oop, spun around too fast there. I don't, I don't come into the salvage container a lot and work on stuff here. I know I should again, but yeah, I just buy whatever performance and just leave it there. So I know you can get more, and maybe I should make that one of my challenges next time, I guess, to do that. So that way, yeah, everything's sort of done, ready to rock and roll. So what we'll do, we'll start pulling all this apart. And there's one thing I know how to do, and that's pull a motor apart. I don't know how to put them back together. I definitely know how to pull them apart. I'm one of those guys who, when I put a motor back together, always end up doing it better than the first time. I always end up with a lot of nuts and bolts left over. Um, I just like to think that I built the motor better than the original engineers. You know what I mean? Especially when you get a whole stack of nuts and bolts, and you're like, "Damn, where do these things go?" That's quite concerning when you're building a motor or a race motor, and you do the startup and you just, what's going to go wrong here? But nevertheless, so far so good. All right, so this is all popping off pretty easy. Yeah, this look, one thing I'm a big fan of push rod motors. I think they're very easy to work with, very easy to sort of get your head around. But when you have to build them in this game, or should I say simulator, just putting in all those rods individually like takes forever. Yet in the real life, you just like slide them down to their hole and they're good to go. So in the past, I've done a story mode car and I did a full engine swap. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'm being like, exhibit on Pimp My Ride or whatever it was. And this guy came in with a heap of junk car and I sent him away in something fantastic. Well, the problem was the game didn't like me doing that. So it sort of went, yeah, no, you can't do this. And I couldn't remember the motor they came in originally. So I sort of had to bow out of that mission, I guess. Call it mission? Yeah, I guess you call it a mission. I had to bow out of that. And then, yeah, sort of, I've never really done it since. But it's like always in my things. When I do these story modes, I'm like, right, if the car is this before, I want to try and get more out of it. And I actually think you get compensated for doing that. So we will do what we can when it comes to replacing a lot of this stuff. If there's a performance part option. That must be my rocker. Oh no, 18. There's a rocker somewhere. I remember seeing it the other day. It was like 12%. Now I've seen rockets. I want to know, how did that get to 12%? Oops, I'm not hitting the right mark here. So anyway, see what I mean? The push-ups, they just take forever. It's like, damn, you just want to, like, I got two hands. I can, multitask it. Just bang, 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 bang. But it's not going to let us do it today. But yeah, apart from that, hope everyone's good. Everyone's going well. I don't know why those pistons look alright. This block looks alright. It's just a few parts here and there sort of look a bit dickish. Like you look at these spark plugs, for example. I mean, I've never seen rusting on spark plugs for my life, but these guys seem to think it happens on a regular basis. So, and yeah, some of these. Oh, I reckon that one there, yeah, 12%. Did I say 12? I don't know. Anyway, that's our humdinger right there. So we'll get that. So I reckon we put on some performance headers. Put on some of the iridium spark plugs. The heads look alright. The only reason I say they look alright is because they're shiny. In this game, it's very simple. If something's good, it looks shiny. If it's bad, it looks rusty. It's pretty cool how they've done that. And some of the other games that you sort of work with, like car service games, mechanic games, I guess they've sort of gone down the same road of. Oh, no, okay, they've gone down the same road of that sort of description or that detail for telling what's good, what's bad. So look, I've played a few of them. I keep coming back to Car Mechanic Simulator. I think my first one was like 2014. Then I got like 20. Was it 14, 15? Or was it? I know there's an 18, and I know that there is a 21. Obviously, there's one in between. I just can't remember. 14, 18. Yeah, I don't remember. But some good news. There will be a Car Simulator Mechanic 2026 that will be coming out, so I'm really excited about that. Apparently they've sort of done a few more things with what you can do in the game. Because I mean, at the end of the day, the game, I don't know. Do we have to take all this stuff off? Oh no, wrong button. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to drop the sump, right? And if we take this sump off and we see any rust in there, which I don't think you should ever see rust in there, especially if the car was running. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Did not expect to see that. Not with the condition of the block, not condition of the pistons, not the condition of the clutch and stuff like that. The flywheel, everything looked pretty good. I did not expect to see that. So that just goes to show that, yeah, you need to double check everything. But yeah, so car simulator or Car Mechanic Simulator, sorry. 26 will be coming out. Some of the features, I think it's just going to elaborate on what sort of as this game progressed with the things you could do. So the drag racing, the workshops, the salvage yards, that sort of stuff. So that's going to be good. I'm still amazed. I went back actually and I had a look at Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 the other night, and I was amazed at like there are still people out there making mods for these games for us to get like the cars in and all that, and I thought that was really cool because I mean at the end of the day you can play a game until the cows come home, but if especially when they call it a simulator. You like that. Oop, what am I doing? You like that realism. Oh, I've broken it. There we go. My bad. You like that realism of the car names and so forth. Whereas when they do it, unfortunately, they obviously copyright reasons, they can't put the car names and stuff like that in there. But anyway, we will move forward on that. Hopefully, Car Mechanic Sim comes out sooner rather than later. I think it's in the second half or the first half of this year. It should be coming out. So looking forward to that. As I said, I've played a few of the other games that have come out with the car mechanic style of things, and it's just... Oh, we've got a camshaft still. Look at that. That looks brand new. Actually, we'll take this off as well. There we go. Complete. Done. We'll go to our engine workbench here, and we'll see if we can repair some stuff. So, nope. That was a bit preemptive on the old push button there. Yeah, so really looking forward to it. I really hope they bring out a good... I'm not into the drag racing side with this. I just mainly like to just play with cars and do that sort of thing. But you know, maybe I should really look at the drag racing side. Also, I think like out the front of this workshop here, it's a gas station. Like, why can't we have more spaces to park cars? Like, it must be an engine, you know, the engine as far as like the graphics and that sort of stuff, memory. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have some more cars parked out the front. That way you don't have just those three. But anyway, we'll wait and see what it comes with. I mean, you go through the different phases of all the previous car mechanic simulators, the sort of atmospheres in the workshops, in the garages that they've had. I think the one before this, it feels like you're in a workshop and you're just tucked away, you know, dark. It looks like a dark place. And but anyway, so looking forward to that. Actually, I've been thinking about this Project Mustang. I think need to change the back tires because I've just got racing tires, not slicks on it. And I think for 2000 horsepower, we're going to need some slicks on that bad boy when we take it to the strip to run down the quarter mile. I mean, we can do everything. This game's pretty cool. You got the eighth, quarter, mile. So you got all different sort of lengths you want to go for. But yeah, I was looking at the body kits because one thing with those cars is they make wide body kits, and then I get stuck forever making the offset changes on the wheels to make them fit, make them suit. All right, we're all done there. And yeah, so I'll be interested to see what happens with that. Now, a lot of this stuff is pretty good. Like 74, I think that's our... Ooh, 73. I think 73 has to be changed, doesn't it? No, that's not it. How do I... Nope. Nope. Go back to the car. Look at it just sitting there. It just looks so good just sitting there. It's like... 72. Okay, so 72. All right. So 73 we can still use. 72, well, 72 we can. Just can't go under. Oh. Really? So does that mean I've got to take that out? Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Still a lot of parts not discovered. This is in the engine. I don't see a piston here, so I'm going to think we're okay to continue. I've got the power steering pump, outer tie rod, power steering pump. I don't see any piston there, so yeah, technically I think the piston should be fine. Maybe when you combine the piston and the ring, based on the 71 and 70, can't remember now. 71, 73, I think it was. Well, that will put you up. So we'll just keep going. If I have to rebuild this motor again, 71, 73, might be all right. Ooh, 70, 73. Okay. Oh, these are only going to get worse. No, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this. We're going to do it right. We are going to do it right. Get 8 of these bad boys. Oop. Too far. 8 of them. And we're going to get 8. 8 of these. And then nothing can go wrong. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Now these caps, yeah, I was going to say, these caps should be all good. So, actually, you know what we can do? We'll do a, I mean, I couldn't do a dyno run when it first came in because it wasn't running. I do like to do a dyno run when they first come in just to make sure what our numbers are before and when it leaves. But I'm sure the number will definitely increase. So, we'll just... I hate where the light gets it. It's like, calm down, man. Don't have to be so bright in here. I say that, but then when I work on engines, the first thing I want is the torch everywhere. You can't get enough light in there. Always need more light. That's how you know you're getting old. The more you go for a torch when you're working on motors and stuff, working on anything, you need light. You're like, oh yeah, I'm getting old. So that's when my kids come and hold it for me, and they learn some new swear words. You know what I mean? All right, done. So that's all our bottom end done. We can just focus on the top end now. Put a new... Oh, I don't have a new filter. I was hoping I had a new filter. Oh, yeah, there we go. New power steering. Do we want that one, or are we going to buy performance? I thought we were going to go performance. We can turn this around. Oh, too far. No. So I need overhead. Yeah, I'm sure there's many of us who grew up holding torches for our fathers, and we learned all new swear words. Oh, those were the days. And the thing was, like, you'd start off holding the torch where you're meant to hold it, and as he's doing his job, you focus more on what he's looking at or what he's doing. You don't realize your whole torch has gone off that part and is shining straight into his eyes. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who did that. Surely I'm not. Surely I'm not. Everyone else, I reckon, did that. And oh boy, that used to get him a bit cranky. That used to fire old Pete up. He didn't like that one. Oh boy, yeah, those were the days. Good old days. Have I got an alternator? Yeah, I've got an alternator. Sweet. All right. Okay. Now, might as well. We're gonna have to go. Oh, I need to get this timing chain, eh? All right, whack that. Whack that. Pretty sure I got one of these. I knew it. Thought I did. Nope. Nope. We're gonna put a high performance one on. High performance one on. And heads. And then we'll keep going. All right. Let's tab timing chain. Done. So this is one thing I've started using a lot lately is the shopping list. Never been really one to use it before, but I'm not gonna lie, it's it's one of those things. Once you get used to something, it takes a while to get used to it. But once you sort of get it going, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like you can just sort of smash through it quite quickly. So it's just remembering all the buttons to press to make it work. So, oops. Yeah, but besides that, it's good. Oh, you know what we did do? Like how I include you into my mistakes. That's awesome. We put the here I go again, including you into my mistakes. We put the original camshaft back in. No. Which one? I reckon we're gonna get that one. How do I gotta get the cam gear off. Pull that out. Here we go. There we go. Cams are massively important. A lot of people don't realise how important a cam is. We have a good cam, bad cam. I mean, even factory cams really come out with all their tolerances a little bit different. If you're chasing that sort of 15th, if you're playing with controlled engine parts and stuff, you'll hunt for those parts to be spot on the money every time. So sure, I'm not the only one who does it. I'm blinded by this cylinder head. Damn, that is so bright. Alright. Like, I think having light's good, but come on, man. You're destroying my retinas. Alright, how's me push rods? Suppose better buy all new ones of them. And also, oh, we need some headers as well. Headers, no problems. Intake manifold, one car. Well, do you reckon we could? Nah, nah. I think this is what I don't like too. Like, there is no reason why I can't change this to a, like, instead of just a one car manifold to a twin. Like, it's the exact same parts I'm using. It's just the file doesn't recognize it. But surely you should be able to go, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to run a twin carby setup or whatever the case may be. But maybe the next one, maybe old Car Mechanic Simulator 26 will give us that luxury to do that, and then we'll be happy. Not saying we're not happy now, but I just halfway through a build, you get, oh, you know what? Yeah, I reckon we should do this or that, and then you're like, oh, I can't do it. I've got the heads, so I don't need them anymore. Let's get out of that. Now, what do I need? I need to get push rods. What else? Need some push. Oh no, which one do you reckon? I reckon it's going to be just the standards. That's what I reckon. Yep. Just the standards. Oh, I'm going to need some rockers too, aren't I? Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'll make sure we're humding along, cooking with gas. Oh, I need a water pump. I knew that. I knew that. Damn water pumps. Where are we? Think that one? Oh no, just standard. That one. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Oh man, I don't want that. I thought I had water pump pulleys. That's upset me. That's upset me. Now also I need the harmonic balancer, which is the crankshaft pulley, either way. So we need to get one of them. We need that one. Some of these things you're like, man, why do you guys have to make it so different? But anyway, they love doing it. You can't just. I mean, that's where this game, I suppose, it excels, because other games they sort of go, oh, you just generic this, generic that, when really it's not so generic at all. It's more of an art form in this game. You have to really know your parts, and it's just like in real life. You put the wrong part or buy the wrong part, don't pay attention, and you're in trouble. You are. Oh, come on, radiator fan. Really? Really? I kind of thought I was going to win with that one, but anyway. Look at this, eh? Front of the motor, all done and dusted. I still need to do my points. Oh boy, we've got a lot of work to do here. And there's the shine again. The shine. remember when I was like start off in this game, you're just grinding. You're trying to speed up, or you're trying to get everything you can in the toolbox. And one of the things you can do in the toolbox is you can like speed up to install or remove parts faster. And I thought, that's how much quicker can you? Oh, dude, it's like if I could just play this right now on like fast forward 2 times, maybe then it'd still be bearable. I mean, I do know it takes time, but it's just, what's the word? Repetitive. But at the end of the day, the result is what you're looking for. And what's the result we want at the end of the day? A nice humdinger. Whack on the source manifold. And, oh, we've got a cart. I'm pretty sure we got a cart. Yeah, we do. Look at that. We are so ready for this. We are just cooking with gas. Turn around. Throw the... far out. That light's just killing me. Imagine you're trying to work on this when you got a concussion. Jesus. The light's killing me. Killing me. So I do like the push rod motors, but I prefer the I prefer not to work on them in this game. Just so much to do. That's as far as I can get close to it. And then it moves away. This camera drives me nuts. Okay. So, one thing I do like about putting rocket cover gas covers on, it's like you know you're done. It's like, yeah, I'm at the end of the job. Everything's good. Right now, I'd have half a dozen nuts and bolts left over, which means I made the motor better than before. It's lightweight. Oh man, again, I know I'm not the only person who does that. I'm sure everyone does that. You're working on a car or even just changing the batteries in the remote, you end up with more pieces than you started with. You're like, uh-oh. Oh, got to get a round air filter for this bad. And we've got to get the tuned up one. Is it that one? No, it's not. Is it that one? It would be round, so it's all the way down the bottom. Why would you put the air filters all together? I don't know. But someone decided not to do that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Actually, what was I looking at? Oh, the memorial in this game. They got a little memorial. Oh, wait, no. Get that off. Off. You're out of here. They got a memorial bench outside the workshop here with one of the developers or one of the guys involved in Car Mechanic Simulator. Bit of a tribute to him. I thought that was pretty cool. And it's right near where that tow truck is. Mind you, you cannot take the tow truck. You can't drive the tow truck. You can't do anything with the tow truck. It's like, man, why can't you go pick up cars with your tow truck? Alright, let's whack this bad boy on. This is going to give us a whole... Oh, you're kidding me. I forgot to get the dizzy cap after all that. Savages. Alright. Do I have clips? I got clips! I got clips. What do we need? Yeah, just V8. Alright, let's go to V8. V8. Alright, what else do we have to do? Let's have a quick looky. That's it. Motor's done. Let's get this humdinger. Oh, come on. Just gotta stand in the right spot. Alright, so the motor's ready, but we still need to get up in here and change a fair bit of suspension over, don't we? Let's take the wheels off. That's one thing you don't see with cars these days. Like back in the day, these cars had like white wall tires, and you had the wheels, then you had like the hubcaps, and like those hubcaps weren't plastic. You know what I mean? They were good hubcaps. We just don't have that stuff these days. I was just checking. You got a wheel bearing in here? Oh yeah, it's down there, 72%. Housing hub 66. You know what? Let's take it all off. Let's take it all off. It's all coming off. We were like Oprah Winfrey here. You get a new part, and you get it. Well, not really new. We're just going to try and do them up a bit. Try and hit them with some hammers and see if we repair them. I like trying that method in the workshop. It doesn't work for me. I just end up ruining stuff more. But I wish you could do that. I really do genuinely wish you could. Oh, hang on. I wonder how these rubbers are. That's looking pretty bad over here. Yeah, look at that. Bang, bang, 12-12. Yeah, see? That's why I'm glad I listened to you, man. You told me to take them off. You said, nope. Same deal with the Pistons. Nope. Because anyone who buys this for his mother-in-law, man, he's probably going to want to come back and kill somebody if someone does him over. Well, I don't know. I'm speculating. That's just speculation. That's probably shouldn't have said that. I probably just hit the old YouTube algorithm and now someone's upset with me. But that's all right. No props, man. No props. All good. All good. I've got to take this wheel off too. Ooh, I reckon this. What have we got? Look at that disc. I like how the caliper's good. Well, it looks good. The caliper looks good. Brakes look terrible. And the disc looks absolutely terrible. But anyway, we got on top of it, so hats off to us. We are cooking with gas. All these rusty. Where are they going? They're driving on a beach or something. Okay, yep. Take that. Take that. I hope we get some good money out of this job because we're like rebuilding everything. Okay, so that's the whole front end. I'm thinking, do we have to do the rear end too, you reckon? Oh, once you start seeing some rusty stuff, everything looks alright. Those bushes look alright. That bush looks alright. What's in here? Maybe brakes? If our brakes on the front are terrible, good chance our brakes on the back are... yeah, terrible. This is why I listen to you. I mean, all that looks alright. I don't really feel the need to remove all that. Yeah, these definitely are shot to pieces. But let me look at this. No, I think that's alright. It's just the rusty bolt. Yeah, that's just a rusty bolt. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have a look. Have we found everything? We've found everything. Right. All right. Let's stop pulling this apart because we've found everything. Old mate probably won't pay us for all this. Oh wait, hang on. Don't give it a new part. Put the part you had back on. That one. No one wants you 75%. All right. Let's go over here past Project Mustang. It'd be really cool if they could create like an online, not so much multiplayer, but like for example, you could go on and race people. So you could like build a car, go on and race people. Maybe they do that. I don't know, but that would be a cool aspect to add to this this simulator. It's not a game; it's a simulator. I mean, it is. Like you should see my hands right now. They're covered in grease and oil and everything. They're actually putrid. Actually, I remember there was a guy I used to work with, right? And it didn't matter. Like he could come in the start of his shift, and within 2 minutes, he's got grease and stuff all over his face. You know those workers who just, oh, man, like you gotta love them because they put their heart and soul into everything. But it's like, come on, man. Anyway, I used to muck around with him too because I used to like be able to. We could weld something, anything, right? weld something or heat something up, and whatever you did, you know, you got something hot. What I'm trying to say is you got something hot, and you could even stick it under the bench, and he'll come in and he'll find it and he'll burn himself on it. He was so talented with that. He had, you know, such an amazing skill. I always thought was quite talented. Yeah, good kid. Now he's grown up. He's got kids himself. It's just goes to show how time flies away from you. All right, throw on some new brakes. This guy's going to hit the brake pedal and go, "What is going on in my life?" Oh, you can have him back. I'm not really fussed on this stuff. If it was the motor, yeah, I'd be more like inclined to go, "Oh, you know what? We should really build something or whatever." But was this a solid? Man, I didn't read. I never read. Oh, it was cool. Just imagine this thing through roundabouts, the big boat. You wouldn't be going faster on, that's for sure. All right, so the rear end I think is done. Now we just got to build the whole front end. So this is good. This is good, and this does stuff. I don't know what it does. I should have wheel bearings in stock. I do, sweet. And hubcap, yep, sweet. We'll throw on some venties. What do you reckon? Hey? Ooh, he's gonna stop and go through the windscreen now. Putting on new brakes even. Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy. I definitely need a front sway bar B. I don't have one of them, nor do I have, which you can't repair them. I don't think steering rack. Oh, I do. I repaired it. Man, I'm good. I don't even realize how good I am. Oh, you know what I don't have? The shocks. The shocks I don't have. What are they? Double wishies? Double wishies? Get two of them bad boys. Give me some front springs. And two caps. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, Project Mustang. You're just sitting there being such a nice Mustang. Oh, that's a nice Mustang. Man, I really need to invest in one of these machines. I got those stupid spring compressor holders. Oh god, it's like playing Russian roulette with my life. Every time I go to use them. I swear one day, one day my number's going to be up. Oh boy. I really don't like using them. Yeah, nope. 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 Front sway B, that's right. Front sway B. Front sway B. I didn't even use my shopping list. I probably should have used my shopping list to show you guys how I'm using it all the time now to impress some people. Because you know that's how I roll. It's like remember when you were back when you were a kid, you used to try and impress people because you could like I don't know ride your bike and real quickly take one hand off the handlebars and then quickly put it back on. And then like you knew if you're super cool, you could do it with both hands. But like you're talking like split second, they're off the handlebars because they're back on. You are absolutely shitting yourself. That you're gonna I don't know eat dirt or eat concrete or something. But yeah, anyway, that's the story there. I wonder if this has got a statistic for how many bolts you do up and undo. Ah, bugger, bugger, bugger. Front. Oh, there we are. B, 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 B. Pretty sure it was B, and it tells me it's A, and you'd be like, dah. Every now and then I get a massive collection of those in my inventory because I buy the wrong one constantly. Constantly. So if mechanics had to work from home, let's just say like we go back into like lockdown or whatever it is again, is this them working from home? Am I taking one of their jobs? was just curious. Calm down. Don't have to get angry. Got to do your uppy, as we call them. The uppy. I don't have my... There it is. Right there. Right there. I don't have that done yet. There we go. Alright, so... Put my wheel on. Hubcap. Last wheel. I mean, it feels like it's going forever, but it's sort of... I can't do any much more, I don't think. We have to lower down, engine in, fluids, then jack back up, get gearbox. How is the gearbox, by the way? I need to check that gearbox. Alright, let's throw this engine in. And you go back to your home. You live over there. Okay, it's gone. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I know I was going to get performance stuff, but I just want to finish this job. It's just dragging on. Because we got to put panels on the Project Mustang. How do we not put... Oh, you know what I didn't put on? The release bearing. Why didn't I put that on? What a doofus I am. Alright, looks like we rebuilt the gearbox while we had it off, because, I mean, that's just what you do when in Rome. And there's our starter motor. Every time, oh god, every time I do a starter motor, I always end up zapping stuff, because I don't always disconnect batteries. Who's got time for that? I mean, if I was being paid by the hour, sure, I'll disconnect batteries. I'm not getting paid by the hour. They're on off real quick. Alright, I think we're right. I don't know. Probably not. Just, I think it's fluids and go now, isn't it? I think so. Look at this space work in this thing. I remember seeing the old pictures of NASCAR back in the day, like, because, you know, they don't really have, well, depending when, but some NASCARs didn't have inner liners on the wheel arches and stuff like that. You'd see the mechanics, like, in the engine bay working on the cars. Insane. Just insane. Incredible. You could do that with this car. There's so much room. You could play tennis in there, for crying out loud, if you really wanted to. Call up John McEnroe. He'd be down for it. Well, maybe not, but you know what I'm getting at. I like this. It's dot 3 and 4. That's good. Where's me? There it is. How you? Oh, you know what? Pretty sure he wants it changed. Let's just. These are great inventions, by the way. I only go on recent. Actually, what's that? Should we? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's buy a new one. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. I should really buy a stack of these because you always need them. You know you need them too. I did buy a stack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who? There. Oh god. Wow. What a doof. What a doofus. Alright, that's enough. What else I gotta do? Radiator. So, done. Oil, brake fluid, power steering, windscreen, and coolant. There we go. So I think we're pretty much done. Let's just have a little looky at that. Oh! Fuel pump. Alright, that's alright. That's okay. Calm down! That's okay. No. That's alright. Alright, we'll go up. One more time. Feels like it's going forever. Yeah, gotta go. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually washed this car when it first came in. And it doesn't look like I did. Oh, God. How did we miss that? That is dead. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put in an aftermarket performance fuel pump. There you go. Watch this guy whinge about it. So I think we're all done. How's that? How good's that? High five. High five all around. High five all around. Now, what are we going to do with this bad boy? Suppose we We had the whole front end off and stuff. We'll take it to the test path. Not that I need to go worry about testing it. We just do a wheel alignment. Yeah, she is. And then we go across. Do we have to do lights? I don't think we do. No, cool. He's good there. Oop. Running into walls. So what we'll do now, we'll send this. We're going to go to dyno. Did you say dyno? Sure. Let's see what this thing puts out on the dyno. Now I've got no. Oh, I do. I've got a carby. Let's tune the carby. Oh, it's only available for my cars. Right. Sorry. You're not allowed it because it's not my car. And because I only do things for me. Alright. Yep, dyno. Let's go dyno. Ooh, listen to that. 259 horses. Oh, we're up to 404. Mate, I've just turned your car into a little mild street rod. Oh, number plate's for sale. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get you back outside. I went into the workshop, didn't I? I did. There we go. Oh, wait, is that here? That. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done. Man, look at this thing. Huge trunk. Look at how many bodies you reckon you put? I mean, how many things could you put in there? All right. So, just doing a final check. Yes. I don't know if that was worth it. I'm not sure. But, body. All right. Now, I reckon what we do, we send this to the spray booth. This is where I do like to put bodies on. And, yeah. I don't know. It looks mean like that. Let's go ahead and put the rear fender on. I got the big duckbill there. I like that. So like the NASCAR style. I know I was making mistakes before. I was putting on like what do you call it? I do like this the sun visor. I was putting on like so this is a coupe, and I was putting on the this is a fastback, and I was putting on the coupe stuff, and none of that works. I went with a small. I wish I could get it without the antenna. I went with a little small one there. This is where I got stuck, right? So I'm trying to make the car a bit. What's the word? Oh, have I got a headlight? Oh, I like the tape headlights. It's more like a racing car. Racing car. Yeah, I just want a chrome bumper, but I can't get one. If I do, I lose cool stuff, so that's disappointing. Oh, gotta put that in. Oh, missing the whole rear end. Where are we up to? Oh, no license plate. I borrowed this body off another Mustang that I saw for sale, and I repaired all the parts. I thought I liked that, but clearly this is not going to work, being white and my little grey. So, actually, has it got any liveries? Let's have a look. What's it got? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Interesting. 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 Right. Okay. Mm. Oh, that's cool. Indianapolis 500 official pace car. But see, now I've got to go back and have a look because was it the fastback that was an official pace car or was it the coupe? I don't know. That's pretty cool, but that is pretty cool. What's this one? Red. Okay. No. We'll try again. None. Um. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what's this? I do like how that's that bit of a green because from memory, we did too. See the green? We put green brakes on this thing. Yeah, I'm doing that one. Done. Look at this bad boy. I'm not sure why I've got this green coming through the panels. Maybe I've got wrong panels matching up, but I thought this all came off the same car, like all these panels. Man, that would give you a headache, that green inside there. That is so loud. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who on earth would want the green like that, but anyway. Oh, okay. So, Project Mustang. Let's go see it outside. Boom. In the sun. Is there sun? Not really. There's no sun, but I'm getting like mad sun glare coming in when we're doing the work. See what I mean? Imagine if you could put some cars, like a couple of cars along here. Uh, why not put a car here? Why can't this be something which you have a car? I don't know. I'm just saying, like you got so much room. Oh, this is that that tow truck, old Effie, and here's that memorial bench seat I was telling you about in memory of Christian. So that's yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, and these people just go flying by. But anyway, back to what are we doing? We're over here with the Project Mustang. So yeah, really happy with. I'm really ecstatic about the performance side of this thing. Anyway, that's us for another episode. Thank you very much for joining us and coming along for the ride. We will be going to a I don't know what we're doing. We'll try and work out. I don't know why this is my my car. As if I drive to work in this car. Just a brick. Oh man, look at that! It's got a six pack. It's got a Hemi. Huh? I should have known that. Anyway, 446 pack. Look at that. In a Chevy Caprice. As you do, as you do. But well, thank you guys for coming in, having a watch of this episode, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, guys, take care for now. Bye.